Oh, I didn't fucking change any of the words. We're not doing a ladies' night TTRPG. Dumbass.
I can.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you
whatever
want.
you want to call me, I don't really care.
Yeah, our guests.
Dumbass. Make this guy get his shit together.
I'm just the mod.
I'm just here.
All clerics. Done. Okay. Hold on. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. This one's Matt. Who's in slot 2? Slot 2 is not Molly.
It's me.
Slot 2 is Star Shard Stories.
Hey, adjusting my window on the fly. Yay.
Are we gonna move my name down?
I'm working on it, people. Number 3 is TTV Wacky Man. And the last one is Cow.
Am I back?
Yeah.
It's like
Cool.
You've been here the whole time.
Okay. My internet says otherwise, but I'm here.
I see you.
All that matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with
sorry
that. Fuck
I
it.
had the pain in the ass username. I apologize.
Fuck it. It's fine. It's all good. I think it works, right? We're there.
Yep.
It's not
We're here.
ladies' night anymore. It's this. Okay.
You wanna? There's one more correction. Top
What?
right. Note: sound alerts are turned off during this stream.
Well, okay. The problem is that's part of the actual picture.
Background.
So I can't.
Okay.
I can't fix that one.
Okay. No, never mind. It's fine. It's perfect.
Kyle called me out on that one last time. I never fixed it.
I mean, I called you out in the chat for it.
I'm a fucking professional. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything we do here is stellar. What up, Beggar Street? Is that my boy? I love you. I miss you. I'll see you in like what?
How am I logged into Beggar Street?
It's X number of hours from now because we have home game tonight. Okay. We're doing an all cleric one shot. It's you. I'm aware. You're that bitch.
He's interacting with you like you're another person. You get to be two people today.
I love you. Okay, everyone want to introduce yourself and your characters for this all cleric fucking one shot? It's starting with, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 because you fucking numbered on the screen. So like, Matt, Rogue, God of Tits and Wine.
Hello, I'm Matt, the God of Tits and Wine. My character is Diedilu. You can call him Lou for short. Because, I mean, do we really want to hear all that Frenchness all the time?
That's a fancy. How did you say that so smooth? Because I was reading it and I didn't know how the fuck to say that. Did you practice that?
Not really. I listened to Google tell me how it was said, and right before I said it. So, I am of course a cleric. I am also playing a water Genzai. I don't know ever how to say that. Genzai, Genji, whatever.
Genasi?
Yeah, sure, that. And that's
Okay. Star.
Hello, I'm Star Stories. I will be playing Martha, our Order Domain Cleric of Tyr, but she's also the HR department of the Dark Carnival if you watch things on TikTok. She is a Fierna tiefling, a lawful good, wholesome being that will beat your ass.
Wholesome being that will beat your ass is kind of the aesthetic we were going for. So
Beautiful.
You got it.
Mwah.
Wacky.
Hi, I am TTV Wacky Man on all social media platforms, and today I am playing Thurlak Ingrid, lawful evil idiot, Dragonborn, blue, have big hammer, smash shit.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I just had a thought. This is gonna get better. Okay, Kyle. Go ahead and go.
I'm Kyle. I am playing Specialist Rot Firehide, a lizard folk light domain cleric who just wants to burn the heretics in fire.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy
Praise
flamer.
the sun.
Praise the sun. Okay, so setting this up, you guys are essentially the elite squad that the gods send in when they can't go themselves, but they need the best. You're like the A team, but you're all clerics. Now, there's a moment in your guys' lives where you die. Happens to the best of us. We all die. Combat scenario didn't go your way. You rolled a nat 1. Your character died. It's okay. Your buddy's got to revivify. The problem is it doesn't work this time. It doesn't go up. Your character's dead. They're not supposed to be dead. Your timeline, they're not dead. That creates a divergence. And now, we're on a separate timeline that doesn't exist in canon. But that's fine, because we're going to do a what-if episode. All clerics. Imagination.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So, all of you guys have known each other for an unknown number of years. Time doesn't really work in the space where the gods reside. You are all in the mess hall doing various activities. You can eat, you can lift weights, you can punch some guardsmen, whatever it is you think your character would be doing. I'm aware that that's an HR violation, but
That is an HR violation.
we're going to do that anyways. Cinematically, in this chamber where all the gods reside, some of them look like holographic projections, some of them are physically there. There's an argument happening between countless voices. It's almost impossible to hear over it because you have 20 or so gods yelling at the same time. It's just an echo of, we should go ourselves and take care of it. And someone's like, no, that would cause another calamity. And someone's like, oh, just send some armies. We did that. Blah, well, fuck you. And just bunch of arguments are happening. And finally, Tyr, just sitting there kind of rubbing their eyes, grabs what looks like a planet and just pounds it on the table, and the whole room echoes and dulls quietly. Will someone bring the extinction squad in here, please? And just looks very, very tired. A bronze and gold automaton nods, looks like they're wearing a butler outfit, but is all metal. All of it is like it's one thing. He's not wearing clothes. He is the clothes. Right away, disappears from sight, reappears in front of all of you. You're being summoned to the gods' chambers.
Are
Does that
any
mean
of
we
them
get
in a
to
bad mood?
burn?
All of them.
Oh,
So we
fantastic.
do get to burn things.
You just want to cook them before you eat them.
I did not hear that. I did not hear that. I'll pretend. Nope.
Ah, we lost Wacky.
Internet. Wacky internet.
Yay!
What was Wacky's character's name again? Because he said it so fast.
Gore, Grim. It was some G exaggeration of.
I'm just gonna call him Big Blue. That's his name now.
Big Blues are good. Look at all my friends. They're so hot. No, you're so hot. I'm. Where am I? Oh, I'm Kyle now.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Kyle. I'm you.
I'm Wacky now.
You
Gonna
were
have to
always
start listening
wacky.
to a lot more metal, Steve.
So
I listen to lots of metal.
But dwarf
Right.
metal?
So
Dig,
they're all
dig a hole, diggy,
dig
diggy
a
hole.
hole. Where is Wacky?
I don't know. He's restarting it, isn't it? If he disappears from all existence, I'll just turn on another camera. It'll be fine.
So all of them are in a bad mood.
Morden's okay.
Is Tyr in a bad mood?
Annoyed.
That sounds about right.
Well,
Probably tired of all the squabbling.
there's a lot of yelling.
Yeah, there was lots of yelling last night. Woohoo!
The automaton just kind of looks at you with an emotionless face, no recognition of. Wacky, come
What?
back. I don't want to be Kyle anymore.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
never-
just
I was
in
gonna say
time for
what's
the
wrong with that,
Streamlabs trigger warning.
So, all right, boys. It looks like we're going on a job again. Yay!
A mission. They
That's
would
fine
prefer
by
if you
me.
quit calling them jobs.
I would rather be at my other job right now. You know what? No, I would rather not be at my other job right now. You know what? No, let's just go.
The automaton just phases out of a distance.
I'm gonna pile some food onto a plate and stand up and start walking.
You go to leave the door, and there's this like 5'1", 110-pound like guard human. Are you guys the extinction squad? You don't
Yeah.
exist, right?
Well, if we tell you, he'll have to eat you.
I could use some more finger snacks.
Can we not
He looks at
eat
it.
the employees?
He looks at his fingers when you say that, and he's like, "What? Oh, I'll leave." And he like,
No. Oh,
she's running down the hallway.
If you said this is, mission versus job. Job, he's an employee. Mission, well, he's a. I don't know what he is.
he's an employee here.
And
We
sure
treat the employees with respect.
There's respect your neighbors like a positivity poster on the wall that's had like sloppy joes thrown on it and is just stained and do unto others.
I
She'll
remember
push the
something
doors
different.
open. She'll push the doors open.
You go to push and then you remember that they're automatic. Yeah.
Oh, we can't be over dramatic now. Got it. So we're just gonna walk through the.
I mean, you just walked through a door and went.
Ah, yes.
Actually, roll deception.
Deception. Sure. We're good at that. No, we're not.
Wacky, come back.
That would be a 7.
You all saw like she does the thing where we all did as kids, where like we move the automatic doors open like we're Jedi, right? Every kid's done that. But like she's already
Fun.
walked through the door and is like,
She's just dusting off her chainmail and.
"Hi, buddy."
Dude.
we
Hey, Big Blue.
we're
We
glad
got a
you're
job.
back.
What?
We got a job. Get your ass up.
You were on a table and there was a guardsman sitting there trying to eat around you, so he's just like tucked in the corner, like eating because you decided to lay there. Out, he was already there, and you're just like, "I'm gonna go to bed." The table self mends itself and like buffers out your imprint. Have a good mission, sir.
Now
Just a job.
we do not tell the guards we're gonna eat their fingers.
Why not?
How would you feel if I said I'm gonna eat your fingers?
I feel like you'd be making
Try
an
it.
invalid threat.
Oh, wee.
I hate you all. And she just
Fucking-
continues walking.
What's the skunk from Looney Tunes?
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
It's canon in my head. That's who you are now.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Okay, you all go down a hallway, you make another turn, you've walked this 1,000 times. You go to a door that requires you to like scan your like a key card. Little crystal goes meow. Door opens up, you go in, you see a chamber basically as vast as space itself. And there's podiums, some of them have little arcane projections, some of them have literal gods sitting on them. Everyone seemed like they were arguing right until you guys entered the room. And then like it just it's like a little circle on the ground where you guys know you're supposed to walk into and stand quietly.
Why is it always uncomfortable silence?
You take 1 psychic damage.
We're in the room with all the gods. I am immediately going to flourishly bow because that is respectful as shit, and I do not want to get smited today.
Tyr nods, and like it's impossible to know that like he's nodding at you, but like he's nodding at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep eating.
He walks in with a plate and he's It smells great, by the way. It's like barbecue, brisket, mac and cheese.
Oh, shit! You just reminded me. I have brisket mac and cheese in the fridge.
How the fuck do you forget these things? Do you understand that would be on my mind for all eternity if I had brisket mac in the house? What's wrong? You're not fat enough. What's wrong with you?
It was
Oh
him.
my
I
God.
left it in my fridge. Now it's mine.
Tyr makes an announcement that echoes the room. The whole room kind of shakes and says, "We have another incident that needs to be attended to presently. We don't know what the threat is. We don't know what exists. All we know is it's sucking up too much mana, and you need to go in there and do what you do."
No, fantastical.
Considering it's called Extinction Squad, there's only one. There's one thing you do. We did send in another squad ahead of you. I think they're all dead. There's a little chuckle up like a corridor, and you see Talos up there, just kind of laughs to himself.
You send the beta squad instead of the alpha squad, and
You take another
Sounds
psychic.
more like the Charlie.
Matt, you take 1 more psychic damage. It feels like a tickle, but inside your brain.
I'm gonna lean over. You should probably not talk.
So this is a get in and get out situation.
One of your sausages was
basically.
undercooked, and it just kind of sears itself from an unknown source.
Oh.
You guys smell cooking sausage behind you for some fucking reason. Yeah, get in, kill everything. Leave if you can.
Understood.
Get the right group.
There's no response. Like you're blue, you're just being ignored. Like there's no response to you.
That sounds right.
I just want to like look at Star's character and be like, that means yes, right? Like that's what he means.
You don't take a
Her
psychic
name's
damage.
Martha. Yeah. Basically, we go in and get out. We do have access to the full armory, correct?
Yeah, everything you need, and we're assigning you a ship. They'll get you in.
Hot fucking dog.
You see, no, everyone make a perception check when Tyr says we're giving you a ship.
19.
Dirty 20.
17.
We're starting off real good. 30.
30. 30.
Oh yeah, natural 20 plus 10.
Everybody other than Kyle The god of the dwarves kind of like side-eyed Tyr when he said we're giving you a ship. You're unsure he's been the most chill one the whole time, nonchalantly just tinkering on whatever he's working on, like no fucks given. And for some reason, the we're giving you a ship made him mad. With the fucking 30, he broke his hammer when he said that like he was working on it, and like, you know how like you get mad and you snap a pencil? Just straight up broke one of his dwarven hammers that's all metal. And muttered something in dwarvish under his breath.
Oh, look at me. I have that language. What did he say?
Said, take my fucking ship, fucking bastard, one-armed bitch, motherfucker. Just started trailing off into like.
Well, I don't know what he said, but he doesn't look happy.
Your ship will come back in one piece.
Maybe.
No promises.
Yeah.
Almost every other god kind of like looks among themselves and
And
says,
y'all
"Yeah,
just shut up.
yeah. Don't worry, more. It'll be fine." Grabs his hammer, shoves the two pieces together, puts magic on it. Now it's one hammer again, and he just keeps on working. Okay, so you all go. You grab your whatever you might need. Equipped yourselves in the armory. You know where the bay is. You leave in 10 minutes. Anything you want to do in that 10 minutes?
Really, guys? Really?
What?
Y'all, whenever we're in the god chamber again, just shut up.
I don't even listen to me.
Sometimes the tickle feels good in my head.
All of
Cool. Is it one finger or two?
Yeah.
all of you have basically had this conversation just about every time that you've ever been given a mission. This is just like a repeating scenario.
Martha, every single time. Martha, every time.
God damn it, guys! What? We just,
It's not like I'm gonna get in trouble.
Your plate's empty by now. By the way, do you eat the bones or do you leave the bones?
Yeah, you got to clean the plate.
No,
Waste
but
not,
like,
want not.
okay,
Uh,
it's a clean.
why
It's a clean
are
plate.
you eating the... Why? No.
It's got the marrow.
No, but he's not just eating the marrow. He's like whole, just like a crocodile. Just
It's all marrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing CPR if he chokes on a chicken bone again, okay? And then she just keeps walking.
I'll crack his ribs. It's fun.
Cleric fights a god,
The ribs
wins,
up, crack.
dies the chicken bone. That's the power of nat ones, baby. Okay, you all look out a bay window and you see space, and your guys' citadel that you're in essentially exists outside of time. It's in like a pocket void, and you see all these arcane airships just coming in through warp gates, docking, leaving, and you see this golden, pristine, brand new, largest ship you've ever seen. The front of it looks like it's practically an axe. Arcane crystals cover all of it. It's got more firepower and engines than you've ever seen on an airship.
If I had tear ducts, I would cry.
It's on the side painted big and bold in Dwarvish. You read it's called the Annihilation.
Hey,
That's a
hey,
nice
hold on.
ship name.
Hold on. What's that say?
The Annihilation.
Ooh, yeah, no, yep. This is a stiffy.
Ding.
Oh,
I
not
hate
the
being
Oni,
here. I hate being here.
but you chose.
Not really. I mean, in a technicality,
No.
the squad was formed.
I
They're
did not choose to be here.
Well, you
But
should have
you-
failed your test then.
Okay.
That's kind of.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I did fail my test.
Only
Okay.
if the
see-
spirit's willing do you come back.
Okay. First, I worked with Tyr, and then I had to deal with a homicidal maniac for the last God knows how long.
Are you talking about me?
No.
You guys have this conversation as you're entering the ship. Everyone nods or gives you like a chest, like,
Fuck off.
or
Fuck off.
just, you
Fuck
know.
off. Fuck off.
Can you please be nice, Blue?
That is nice.
It's nicer than we normally get, ma'am. Just like a little halfling that his armor doesn't
You all
fit.
have a wonderful day, all right?
Doesn't fit him. The helmet's
Oh.
like almost too big over the eyes.
Why is that kid in armor?
That's a halfling.
I'm
What?
50.
Fucking what?
I've survived a long time. It's good to be on this mission.
Hard to hit. I believe it.
She'll kneel down and help adjust his helmet a little bit, so
Hey, that's
so
the
you can see a
meeting.
little
You're
bit better.
telling me to be nice, and you're fixing his shit.
I am being nice.
I don't know
He's-
about that.
An adult.
I
If you wanted-
appreciate it, ma'am. I'm here to serve.
All right.
All right, bootlicker, let's go.
Hey, he
We'll
knows
see
my
if he
name.
survives.
You see on the thing it says bootlicker, like that's his last name.
It all makes sense.
Oh, honey.
Let's do an excellent job for the gods. He just kind of like marches somewhere else and just stands there. Clearly not where he's
Martha just
supposed to be
stands
standing,
there.
but like
Martha is just like, she just sits there and she just mutters, "He's gonna die first," and then just walks onto the ship.
If I have anything to say about it.
No, I
yeah,
always
you guys
figured.
can inspect the ship. You have a couple minutes. You can inspect the ship. You can take your positions. You can
I go check the guns.
you go to it. It's gorgeous. They're built like cannons, but with arcane crystals embedded in them, and you know it shoots like pure like force energy. There's little dials that you can see they can change to different arcana types. There's a bunch of mages down there in official uniforms that they basically use as batteries. You know that they just pump spell slots into these things to like recharge them.
Oh, God.
A big old minotaur down there in what looks like could be a blacksmith outfit that's polishing one. Looks at him and goes, "Makes you hard, doesn't it?"
I don't need, I'm past that.
Wipes his brow and like just soot comes off of it. You realize he's actually a white cow, but like he's completely black with like soot and dust.
I'm starting to see why he was upset we were getting this.
I'm very happy. It is not coming back, though.
As you have that thought, another guard passes you. Goes, "Oh, I can't believe we got assigned to this ship. It's her first flight. She was just finished yesterday."
Oh, fuck.
See? Now we are bringing it back in one piece.
No, now it's destined to
problem.
fail because this fucking rookie just said that out loud.
Is,
Okay. How
is there
dare you?
anything
Oh, no,
that looks
she's gonna
delicate?
look at the guard. How
No.
dare you?
No, like
How dare
even
you Titanic doom this ship?
even the lights are like an arcane crystal in a steel spear in a titanium spear with like 8 bolts attaching it to the side. You'd think it'd be like a DC 25 strength check just to rip a light fixture off the wall, let
Oh,
alone.
this is a beautiful ship.
I mean,
I'm just saying, I've seen many a good ship go down because some asshole said, I can't believe it's my first time on a ship, and this is the first flight of this one.
My wife would have loved it.
why do you?
Yeah.
You hear an
Probably.
intercom go off. All right,
Mhm.
buckle up if you're sensitive. We're taking off. And you hear like a bunch of arcane energy. It like snaps the docking clamp. There was
Lou,
still
you
a
should probably get buckled in, bud.
There was still a dude trying to get on the ship, and you just hear, "Ah!"
Someone's filling out paperwork.
Not me.
Oh, god damn it. I'll do the report.
No.
You can't even find his name tag. Not that there's going to be one left.
He floats past the window and waves at you guys.
Hey.
As you guys are,
What's the guy's name? Do I recognize?
Perce-
do I recognize?
what's your passive perception?
It is a 15.
Yeah, it says Johnson.
Oh, it's Johnson.
Dick.
There's like a rope line being shot, like you can see it like magically snaking its way to him and starts wrapping his leg and starts pulling him back to the thing. He's in
Yeah,
space,
Martha's
so he's just kind of floating. He's just like, ah.
Martha already needs alone time. She's already fed up.
The ship goes towards what looks like a black hole. And an
Oh,
arcane portal opens in front of the ship, and you just kind of pass through it. Closes behind you, and you're just seeing galaxies and universes and stars out the window. Just.
Remember that one time on that planet with them crazy mushroom people?
Yeah, we did like the head off of them and then just tripped for hours.
For some reason, Kyle, you start smelling brisket, like almost like a memory sensation.
Oh, I'm hungry again.
Are you
Martha
guys?
is
Are you
just
guys
like-
walking around? Are you in your spots? Are
yeah,
you?
she's walking. Just yeah, y'all tripped for hours, and I had to babysit y'all.
Well, every trip needs a good sitter, and you couldn't bite the head off of the mushroom people. I don't know what you want.
That was very cruel.
It
Just-
was also
you-
the
you-
best trip.
You remember their screams as like they were running around like, ah, the gods!
I thought
We were
that's why
there
they
to
were
help
there.
them. We were there to help them, Blue,
We
not eat them.
75%.
They said, what did we want as payment? And it was some heads.
And in your
Am I the only lawful good one in this group?
in your mind, you're like, I told them I wanted head, but like heads are fine too, I suppose. The captain walks past you guys. We got 5 minutes till drop. Do whatever you
Alright,
need
Captain.
until then.
I need like 15, 20. Can
Well,
we
you
send
don't got it.
down?
Everyone's been super respectful until like it's not disrespectful, but it's like this is my ship. I don't give a fuck.
All right, Captain, understood.
Where's the kitchen?
There's no.
Are you gonna go eat again?
They don't have finger snacks.
Do they have chicken?
A minotaur walks past you and pulls a full roasted chicken out of her bag and hands it to you.
Oh no!
Fucking
Hell yeah.
impressive.
You're my new
Always gotta
favorite.
have snacks on the ship. Captain says eating's a waste of time, so I do it while I'm working.
You
That's
look
how
like
you
you
do
could
it.
suck the meat off a chicken wing real good.
Captain, you think we're gonna make it out of this? Everyone turns and looks at the guy.
Are you fucking daft? We just had a conversation with another guy about this.
Oh, our mission
make
isn't
it
to make it out of it. Our mission is to get them to the gate. We'll get them to the gate. Captain walks up towards the
Okay.
bridge.
Well, I'm gonna go find someone to stick in an airlock. I'll just fuck off.
You try to do that, and as you're walking, like 4 or 5 hands grab you, pin you into like what would be a drop pod, start strapping the straps to you, and just they're just working, just going at it, just tink tink tink, start like tugging them. He's secure to go. Let's go. Let's go. He's just running around.
Martha's just gonna head towards the drop pod. Just get in. Not gonna
After
cause
they
any
did it
issues.
again.
You walk in
Yes,
and they're all super gentle with yours. There's no like forceful behavior. It's just you're good to
Wait a
go,
fucking
ma'am.
minute.
Do I have to do that too?
Fucking Minotaur
wrong,
grabs
Blue?
you, fucking puts you in, holds you there. A bunch of halflings crawl over you and just click, 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 click.
You know, there was a guy on Thassus that would have paid a lot of money for that experience.
Just had to say yes.
All of them look at you, Lou, like make a choice.
I'm still stuck if anyone got to put someone in an airlock wrong, but I think that was just me. I'm gonna get in now.
you get in and they put your straps and shit together. All of you are sitting there. The ship starts to shake. The portal opens up. You come out full speed. You hear the roar of a dragon.
Oh boy.
And the sound of bones breaking.
Oop.
Outside the ship, from a cinematic angle, the axe head at the front of the ship has cut through an adult black dragon and just straight through it as it comes out the gate. You guys are all in your pods and see out the window just blood and like scale debris just right past the window.
Oh, that's fucking
Out
hot.
the windows, you see probably thousands of dragons, dragonborn, automatons, zombies. There's a full-scale like war being raged. The odd part is you see metallic and chromatic dragons fighting against zombified dragons, automatons. There's got to be a billion zombies on the ground. Most of them are just getting burned or acid to death. Like they're fodder. But then you'll see an automaton grab a dragon, wring its neck, throw it on the ground, have another dragon just take it out.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
Ship's
I
just
live for
shaking.
this shit.
I hate free falling. I hate free falling. I
Just
hate
sing
free
Mockingbird.
falling.
It works every time.
There's a minotaur in the back holding like the old shit handlebar going, I'm free! And like he's starting to lift up off the ground.
Are we falling?
You're diving so fast that gravity doesn't matter.
She's still screaming. She's still screaming. The whole
All
way
right,
down.
guys, I think you got about a minute till poof, hole blows open in the ship, and where Bootlicker was just standing, nothing exists anymore. There's just a
We didn't promise
hole.
them.
Another halfling gets sucked out.
Why did they send all the short ones?
They forgot
Cannon
the
fodder.
whole shit handlebar. Minotaur is now like sideways, just.
We should probably make an HR complaint.
Yes, what is the HR complaint?
The handles were too tall for them.
You actually,
Discrimination.
ironically,
It was an OSHA violation.
ironically, a ship built by dwarves, all the handles are high up.
It was an OSHA violation.
Fuck OSHA. They
Yeah,
take all
I-
the fun out of everything.
A dwarf with magnetic.
Out of the last OSHA violation.
A dwarf with magnetic boots and an OSHA stamp on him just comes walking past you guys and writes something on a clipboard and just keeps walking. You hear him go, badink, 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 badink. Intercom goes off. You got 30 seconds till drop. We'll get you to the bridge. It's a clear shot. Just go straight in.
Okay.
You see a bunch of anti-aircraft fire just going at the ship. The ship is just firing back.
Martha is
Someone-
silently praying in Infernal. She is praying in Infernal.
All of your guys' drop parts start to.
Yeah.
You
Scream.
feel a sudden rush, like you're on an elevator about 50 stories up and the chain snapped. And it's just. You guys close your eyes and you open, and you've done this 100 times. For some of you, it's great. You love it. Like everything about this is wonderful. For some of you, you hate every second of this. You all are sitting on the other side of a bridge, craters where you landed, metallic pieces all over the place. It looks like you might have landed on an arcane construct, but it's not a construct anymore.
No.
You do see like fighting, like there's a wall of fighting, and the ship blew through that to get you on the inside. You see them trying to take off, and they're all being shot at. I need a group. Someone roll a straight d20, add nothing to it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Dibs.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I wasted my net 20, so.
That would be a 6.
They're going full bore, and you can see a moment where like they could turn to try and escape, or they could go further in. And you see them turn to go further in, hit full power to the engines, and just blast through a guard tower. There's a gate ahead of you guys about 500 feet. The gate's not there anymore. There is a hole about ship-sized through the gate. And then a huge fucking explosion.
Well, that makes it easier.
Well,
Normally that takes a wee bit longer, but
at least we didn't
unbuckling
promise
myself.
the dwarven god
The
that we'd
buckles
return his
magically
ship.
come off. When you guys dropped in, you don't have anything securing you anymore. It was basically just to keep you in the pod while it teleported.
I'm adjusting my cloak, and I have an illusion pop up right next to me.
Your memory remembers there was one time they were testing out these new drop pods, and someone that wasn't strapped in tried to walk out of the pod as it ejected, and it only ejected half of his body.
Oh,
So the straps are there for your protection.
yep. Okay. So we're out of the drop pods. Adjusted my cloak. My cloak and displacement is ready to go.
I want to do that again.
No.
in good time, if we are lucky, they'll tickle us again.
You have done it about 100 times so far. It all hinges on
Alright.
do
It
you
never
survive.
gets old.
Let's get going, boys.
You
Oh,
walk
Alright.
you walk
Already.
300 or so feet, and a horde of zombies just starts pouring out of the gate.
God damn it.
Hundreds of them just running straight at you. Running's a stretch. They're shambling at you.
Alright.
Do I just immediately do it?
I mean, you could.
It's up to you. I don't.
I will use one of my charges to throw my hammer of thunderbolts.
Okay. Roll damage
Well, I need con save
from them.
from the target.
Targets fail.
Oh, cool. Then every one of them within 30 feet, 30 feet, is going to take a whopping 2d6 damage, which is not much, but it is 10 bludgeoning damage, and they are thrown 300 feet back.
Throws the hammer. Hits the first one and collapses his skull and pushes him towards the crowd, and like a shockwave, just you see about 40 or so of the multiple hundred zombies just and just start raining backwards. Some of them hit the wall and their bones snap and they fall down. You took out about a 30-foot AoE.
I'll call that back.
The one you hit is still flying through the air somewhere.
Oh,
Not
that
bad.
was my move.
My turn. I'm gonna cast the 4th level fireball.
God damn it.
Your eyes glaze over, and I'm assuming you're doing it for maximum impact, right?
Yeah, just wherever the biggest conglomerate of them are, just fireball it.
You wait a second because he's now knocked them back, so you let them like fill in, and they just keep running like zombies do, and they just kind of fill in, and you praise the sun, and your eyes light up, and just and they just burn. They're just the damage a 4th level fireball is gonna do. They're dead. Don't even roll it. I don't even care.
Okay.
Is there any in that?
Yeah. You think you've taken out about 70% of them? They just
Alright,
keep
you're up.
coming, mindlessly, like filing through.
Right, Lou.
Yeah, fine. I would like to. Are they grouped together quite
Yes.
nicely?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
it's almost
good.
perfect for you because there's like a little bridge, and they're just like on the bridge.
Oh, is the bridge very wide?
Yeah, it's like 20 feet.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to drop a moonbeam on the bridge.
Poof. drop a moonbeam right on the bridge, and they all just keep running through it at you guys, and you watch them disintegrate like as they're coming through. Just he's yawning. Coats his armor a little bit. Looks at the rubble beneath him. You don't hear the sizzling sound anymore, and you look at your moonbeam, and it's like there's nothing. You've got the rest of them.
Fantastic.
So no more zombies.
No more zombies. You think you killed about 200.
Well, shall we?
You all walk through the broken down gateway side by side. It's a convenient, nice 20 feet that you just kind of cinematically walk in.
The breeze.
Your cloaks are billowing. You all have a shimmer to you.
Beautiful.
You look and you see the ship is embedded in what looks like a ziggurat about 1,000 feet in. Just embedded. The engines are still like firing on occasion, like they're trying to move.
Damn it.
It like backs up, moves a little, goes forward a little, backs up, and like the axe head is stuck in the ziggurat, and they're just cannons are firing on occasion. You see spells getting slung at the ship.
It's a good thing none of us promised the dwarven god that we'd bring it back, right?
Okay, you can shut
Yeah.
up.
I'd say that's a pretty good thing we did.
Yeah.
Oui.
I will say, if you had rolled a 17 or higher, they were gonna pull a maneuver where they drifted the ship and used the broadside cannons to blow open the gate, and then took off the other way and lived.
But I didn't, and fate
But you
decided.
didn't, and so they chopped through the gate, and you had to get through the gate somehow. So you know.
Are there any pieces of the ship laying around?
Yeah, there's a cannon laying on top of a halfling right in front of you.
One of our halflings or one of theirs?
Well, I
It's
take care of
yours.
that.
The cannon's about 15 feet long, pure, just straight up metal.
All right, Martha is going to observe the surroundings.
You're
Can I pick
in
up
what
the
looks
cannon?
like a very old city. The structure, roughly elven, dwarvish, gnomish, like a weird conglomerate. It's very sandy, like this might have been a desert at some point, but you don't see any sandstorms or any kind of breeze. There's a huge ring, and the ring has what looks like a shield coming up, like an arcane shield. It's preventing the dragons from like enter. The dragons are trying to break through it, and like they're pounding on it, and they're just stuck. Your ship just
Can I
had
mind
enough.
check the dragons?
Yeah.
Cool. Because I
While
have an idea.
that's happening, can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Is the cannon looking functionable?
It might have enough juice for a shot.
Can I attempt to pick it up?
Yeah, make me a strength check.
Can I argue athletics?
Sure, fuck it.
Oh.
Wow,
I
that
got a
was
25 on that insight.
It was a hard argument. It was a real hard sell for me, Wacky.
20.
So what do you specifically want to know about the dragons?
Why are they trying to get through the dome?
They look panicked. You don't know if it's a rage or fear. But like there's something inside that they want. The really odd part is like you're seeing metallic and chromatic side by side, not fighting each other. Fighting
That's
whatever's in control of this structure. They're fighting zombies, they're fighting arcane constructs, they're fighting other things. I will say, you're putting pieces together. You are noticing there's Dragonborn that look zombified. You've even seen zombie dragons, which is not an impossible thing to do, but it's a very hard thing to do.
All right.
So something in here has something that the dragons desperately want, and they have a joint attack force. You don't know if it's instinctual or if it was planned, but like there's a fearful rage. They're just not powerful enough to get through. They look like they're stalemated, is what it is.
I got a 28 to pick up the cannon.
You pick up the cannon.
Okay.
I wonder
that
if
little
Your
guy
movement,
dead?
you are slower while holding it. You look at it, and there's a little like power gauge, and you think you definitely have at least one shot. Maybe you could squeeze out 2 shots, or maybe you could just overload it and get out an even more powerful shot. You don't know.
Horns. Would you do the honor of pulling the trigger if I aim this at that ring thing?
Yes.
And I will attempt to aim it to the best of my ability at that ring that is creating the shield.
All
We're
right.
gonna pull the trigger.
Okay. You kind of
We're gonna
like
overload it.
put it in the ground. He's got it on his shoulders and he's like holding it up. You've got it. You're aiming it down. Full charge this thing. Boom! Shot goes off. Roll me 8d10, Wacky.
Oh, yes, can do.
Well, that's going on. I want to grab the halfling and present the hands to Kyle. Finger
What?
snap.
Perfect.
We can't see it. We're in the middle of shooting this cannon.
I'll pull my dagger out and start trying to cut the fingers off.
48.
48?
Yep.
You hit one of the towers and it rips through the tower and you see the beam of light that's going up and making like the bubble starts to and like it's still the shield's still there, but you can see the shield's like staticky and nasty. An adult black dragon just rips right through it. You see blood and shit come off of it, but that dragon flies straight for the ziggurat. Just ignores everything else and leaves. A few more dragons you see attempt it. Some of them don't make it through, but some of them are able to like ram it hard enough to pass through. And so
Nice.
there's a stream of there's a trickle of like occasional dragons hitting that shield and but you
Nice,
notice
more up.
intelligence would tell you, oh, you're inside. Finish breaking that thing so that the rest of us can get in. These dragons aren't behaving intelligently. They're going straight for the ziggurat.
Ooh, did we fuck up?
You don't know what that means. You just know
I don't know
logically.
shit.
Logically, you're like, well, the enemy of my enemy. Let's get these dragons in here. And you
Yeah.
tried to break the shield, and they're getting through, but they're ignoring what you did. They're going for the ziggurat.
Mm.
Probably should have figured some things out first. I'm gonna put one of those fingers in my mouth like a cigar.
He's eating. He's got a finger hanging out. It's got a wedding band on it.
Oh, my heart. Oh. Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
man.
Uh,
I pull the
what-
ring off. You're supposed to take the jewels first.
He's
Oh,
got
the jewels were smashed by the cannon.
HR.
Martha's offended.
He's got a name tag on him, and it says Smith.
Oh.
I'll grab that.
He doesn't have a face. It looks like the cannon landed on it.
Oh,
I hope. Yeah, we'll write a report and hope and get some money to your spouse, and she'll just like keep going.
Pulls out a
Wait,
little notepad, writes it down, puts it back. Okay, yeah, you guys start marching through the street. Are you stealthing it? Probably not. You're just marching.
making my way downtown, walking fast, and I think I'm right here. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
You would start walking.
God damn it!
Anyone that's not blue hears stomping from like beside you. Like you're walking down a straight, like call it a main road, down a side road.
Mhm.
You hear.
That sounds mechanical.
Blue
Oh,
is
sick.
just make my way downtown.
Martha's gonna split off and go towards that alley.
If your guys' passive perception is higher than 15, you notice that she splits off.
Making my
Where
way
going?
downtown, walking fast.
Just walking with blue.
Oh, HR, where are you going?
That's your nickname. They just call Martha
HR.
HR. Convenient. Excuse me.
About to
Apologies.
knock some metal around,
We need to
Oh.
go that way.
but we better take it out since it's heading our way.
It does appear to be
Or
going
we
in
could
the same
let it
direction.
come to us,
Good.
and then we're closer to the destination.
Blue does not stop walking.
God damn it! Blue.
He's not walking fast. He's just.
Strutting.
Do I see this mechanical being?
I'll say in your helmet you have like a HUD and there is like a little sound bar at the top that's playing.
Oh my god.
No, you don't see it, but you do see the footsteps it's leaving behind. It's got perfectly square diamond shape footsteps that is like cracking through the ground.
HR is gonna follow it.
Okay. The rest of you just keep walking.
I've given up.
You go that way, you turn, you see a whole nother, like this is a circle with perfectly executed like pie slices. And you have to move another like 50 feet over to get to it, and you start going, and there is a, for lack of a better term, potato-shaped giant hunk of rock and metal. It's got 4 just bulky humanoid arms, and it's got these square, like rotated, so they're in the shape of a diamond legs, and they're just seems to be completely ignoring you. It's heading the direction you guys are supposed to be going.
Yep. She'll get back with the group.
You're catching the group. Blue's just kind of dancing. The rest of them are walking. As you get to the group, you notice you hear the same sound effect to the right.
This is the story of a girl.
He'll look over to the right.
You see another one passing, and it's scanning. Now that you're ahead of this one, you can see it's like scanning everything. Every
Mhm.
time it takes a step, there's like a
Hey, when are y'all getting the scanning range?
Okay.
Gotcha.
he hears that one.
He's
For
roping
some
them
reason, like,
volunteering.
here's that one. Okay, do you go right or left?
Right.
Okay. You go to the right and you walk in front of it. Let's call it 40 feet. Takes a step. Just starts like scanning you repeatedly.
Hey, sexy.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yep,
Like I
this will
said,
be
just
good.
let it come to us.
3.
Okay.
Hey.
On this day,
Guys,
I
it's
have almost
looking
got wacky
weird.
killed.
It's looking at me.
Don't worry.
Math is math.
There's a
You
lot
take
of things.
32. You take 32 fire damage as one of the hands opens up and a fireball shoots out and just. Whoa! You guys see a fucking explosion to the right of you. Just.
Oh, good. I have every right to go hit it now. And she'll go that way.
I thought I liked to fight shit. Damn.
Everyone roll initiative.
Yay.
Pulling out my new
Hey,
my dragon dice. That sucks.
I'll be at the bottom, guys.
It's not great.
I'll be at the bottom.
I don't know. I think you and Kyle are gonna fight for that one.
Is that a nat one on both of you?
It was for me.
No, I have advantage on initiative rolls,
And
so I rolled 2 dice.
and it still sucks.
No, the pink one was a nat 20.
Okay, you go
nice.
first.
I got a 19.
You go second.
I've wasted both of my nat 20s on these dice. Fuck.
Matt, what you got?
13.
Okay.
You were worried with a 13. I have a +1, bud.
Same.
Wacky, you got a 2. Is that what I'm
I mean,
hearing?
technically,
You got a
two.
nat 1
It
plus
was
1.
a nat 1.
Well, it's 7 beat you. So the rest of you go first though. Okay. All right, lizard. All right, lizard man.
Boo-boo.
You see your buddy just pelted. Fireball. The spell's super, like, obvious. Like, you know that's a thing. You just didn't know it was coming. And smacks him across the face. His helmet even lifts up for a second, and you see Expo's neck get burned, and then, like, it... He's about 30 feet from you, but there's a building in your way, so you can't see where the construct is.
Okay, so we're gonna move to hopefully be able to see it.
Okay. You move. I can say you're right next to Wacky. You see a construct about 40 feet down the aisleway.
And I got a nice line of sight on him.
Yeah. He's big as fuck. It's not hard to... Once there's no longer a building in the way, I mean, he's right there.
All right, we're just gonna start with the cantrip of Sacred Flame.
These things look to be about 25 feet tall, probably 15 feet wide, like in a square. They're oddly potato shaped.
Roasted metal potato. Let's go.
What
Delicious.
are you rolling the hit? What are you using? Sacred Flame? So they have to make a wisdom saving throw?
Dex saving throw of 18.
A dex saving throw with their -5 to dex. Well, he got a -1, so
Gucci. So that's 4d8.
they got a lot of strength and a lot of con. There's not... Dex isn't a thing.
28.
Damage?
Yep.
Fire?
Radiant.
Radiant will work. You see Sears just run up one of it. A piece of metal falls off. Ting. It scans you. Is that your turn? That was movement. That was action.
Then we can cast Spiritual Weapon. As close as we... Yeah, I can cast Spiritual Weapon right next to it.
Roll to hit. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
See, that's what I couldn't decide if I wanted to just do a giant fuck-off mace in the shape of a sun, or just a giant sun itself that just...
Why don't you do a flail that the end of the flail is a sun?
Yeah, we can do that too.
It even moves.
That sounds good to me.
It's even like moving like it's on fire.
It's going to be an 18 to hit.
18 just hits its 18 is its armor class.
Oh, shit. 1d8 plus 4 radiant. That's the whole 6 damage.
Your flail spins in a circle and it kind of like scratches it. It looks down, scans your... It doesn't seem to like... There's nothing tangible there, so it scans it, but like never clicks. Star, you're up.
Hello. All right. So
Hello.
we
Potato.
are going to walk up to the potato.
What's your movement speed?
30.
You have to go 30 feet down a hallway and then 40 feet that way, so you don't have the movement speed to do it.
Cool. We'll just take my full action to get the movement speed to get up there.
Okay, you get there.
Cool. That
You're
is
next,
it.
You're next to his. You're next to his flaming fire flail. Okay,
That's
Lou.
fine. I still have an illusion up. It gets disadvantage on me, so it is what it is.
There's double HR.
Yeah. Cloak of
When did-
displacement is a beautiful thing.
two of you get there?
Your,
It's my cloak.
your AI in your HUD goes, sir. There's always been two of them there. It's her cloak of displacement.
Who the fuck said that?
Sir, we have this conversation every time you're on a mission.
Fantastic. Well, I like.
Again, you got 30 feet and then like 30, 40 that way.
What's the lighting situation? Is
Oh,
it
it's
dim
like
light?
daylight. Yeah, it's like daylight in here.
All right. Oh, that's no good.
Sunshine.
You look up and there's no like space, there's no clouds, there's no sky, like it's just black. But for some reason it feels like daylight in here. You don't know if you're inside like a cavern and it's well lit, or it's kind of freaking you out now, but you questioned
Fantastic. All I don't want to see that. So I'm going to use my 30 feet of walking to get to down that cavern. Um,
You come around the corner of the building and you just see a giant potato with a huge burn mark on it.
yeah, potato. Interesting. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I'm going to fire my crossbow
Okay.
with a +2 bolt.
Roll the hit.
Wow. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's
Is it a
of
nat
all the-
1 or a nat 20?
it's a nat 20
Okay.
plus,
Roll your damage instead of doubling. Instead of doubling, it prevents the I got a nat 20. I rolled 2 1s. Like it prevents that by maxing the first set.
So 8 plus. So 8 plus 6 plus 5. 14, 19.
You'd shoot it and you hit it like in
And it
the
is
in
magical.
in the scanner. It starts freaking out, scanning the bolt. An arm grabs the bolt like all fucking. It scans you. You feel like it scans you twice.
Well, I mean, it is looking at me in twice. I also have a cloak of displacement.
Fucking smart
Do all of us have a displacement?
I don't.
It's going to go. It's going to ignore you, Star. So Martha can get an attack of opportunity. As it's going to walk past you towards the group. It's
Okay,
gonna
cool.
make a slam attack against you, Lou.
All right. Because I have Warcaster, I can do an attack of opportunity with a spell.
You sure can.
So I'll be. Let's just do some Sacred Flame, because might as well. I'm not wasting my good shit yet. It needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Hit nat 1, so.
Okay, cool.
Roll the damage. It likes getting Sacred Flamed. It
is 8.
Okay.
Radiant.
You just kind of like touch the leg as it goes past you, and where you touch just burns away. It walks over. It rolled a 24 to hit you. Oh, it rolls at disadvantage because
It rolls at disadvantage.
16.
It does not hit.
It goes to slam, and like your after image moves, and it boom right through the after image, and you're just standing next to it, and you give it a little kiss on the thing, and it looks confused, and it scans you again. Go ahead and go, Wacky Man.
Okay.
It's right in front of you. It is like right there.
Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna
It walked
cast,
up to you guys.
Primal Savagery.
Oh well.
22 to hit. My claws pierce through my armor, my gauntlets.
22 does hit.
Okay.
You
That'll
get
be 29 points of acid damage.
You get like your bearings back together and kind of crack your jaw a little bit, and you're like, this fucking asshole. Like Wolverine, just pow. 29 acid.
Yep.
You melt through this like butter. And you realize that this rocky material is not rock. It's almost closer to that of coral than it would be, and you think all these metal pieces are like holding it together. You get a feeling that acid damage did a lot more damage than you thought it was going to, as it just rips through the belly of this thing, and pieces, chunks just start falling out. You see like little wormy creatures crawling on the ground and then just dying to the acid. That it? That's your action.
Yeah, that was a cantrip, so I can cast a spell, right? Like a low-level spell.
You can cast whatever you want. I let people.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on
Sanctuary.
Lou.
Who?
On Lou.
Yeah, on Lou.
Lou, you get sanctuary.
What does Sanctuary do?
They have to make a Wisdom save of 17 to hit you,
Okay.
You
or else they
feel
divert it to the closest target, which would be me.
you feel roughly protected. You got that warm, fuzzy feeling of laying your head on a warm thigh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sorry. What?
Blue, I don't know why I'm bricked up so hard, but thank you.
Um,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
there's
I went
not
there.
enough room in this plate.
all right, Sun Lizard.
So I'm a big dumb. This is considered a construct, right?
Uh-huh.
You think so? Yes. It
Good.
seems to have organic components within it, but you still feel like it's a construct.
Well, we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna run up to it with my mace and bash
Do you have
it.
the same mace?
Mace of smiting.
Yeah.
32.
Roll the hit.
We're
Roll-
all
roll
in
to hit.
this together.
18.
Huh?
18.
That's you just hit its armor class again.
Yeah. And then full damage, and if it's a construct,
It does qualify as a construct.
So
Yeah,
it'd be
it's 2d6.
9.
Is it? Hold on.
Yeah, for me, Mace of Smiting is 1d6 plus 1, and if it's a construct, it goes up to plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
So how much damage?
9.
Oh, you didn't roll a 20 on it, so the other stuff doesn't proct.
Right.
So you smack it and you see like these pieces go flying, these little worms crawl out and just
Aim for the metal.
Okay.
That's what I was doing.
Is that your turn?
Nope. Or can I? Yeah, bonus action with the
Gas Exo, all clerics.
Yeah.
words.
Yes,
Bonus action
Queen.
with the spiritual weapon. There we go. That's a second level.
Oh man, I'm so stupid.
Yeah,
we
well,
we don't judge you.
No.
Am I able to move my spiritual weapon up to it?
It's a
20
bonus.
feet?
It's a bonus action. Yeah, you can move it.
Yeah, okay. And then we're going to attempt to hit it with the spiritual weapon. Nope. That's a nat 1.
The spiritual weapon goes woo, 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 and like smacks it in the butt, and the construct moves, looks at it, and then just like moves back.
We're sending signals to this thing.
I
Yes,
feel
I
a
just have to do it
confidence. Ooh,
myself.
Martha, on the start of your turn, you
Yes.
hear doop, 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 doop,
Another one.
and